Alrighty. This is for the sign of Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. For Pisces, which oracle card does Pisces need to see, please? What is it that they need to surrender this very moment? What does Pisces need to surrender at this very moment, please? Spirit, thank you so much. Surrender to the wisdom of your body. Listen to your body's message about a person or situation. If you feel physically drained or uncomfortable, be cautious. If you are energized and happy, move forward. What else does Pisces need to surrender to, please? Right? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Alright. We have surrender, comparisons with other people. Keep your eyes trained on yourself. Focus on your own thoughts, attractiveness, and power. And then we have surrender to your soul's path. Your life's journey has been perfectly designed for your soul's growth. Embrace every lesson and every moment. Surrender to your soul's path. Surrender comparisons with other people. Wisdom of your body. Very, very interesting. Alrighty. Let's pull some oracle cards from the Dream Oracle. And this is the deck. Pisces Spirit, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What does Pisces need to say, please, at this very moment? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Alright, we have flying. Arise and see a higher point of view. So that was giving like Hangman's energy. Maybe you see the bigger picture about a situation that you are going through, will be going through. Spirit is saying just hang back, maybe don't take any action, but just see what happens. Alright, Spirit, any other messages for Pisces? What do you need to know at this time? Alright. We have money. Discover the source of your true power. Some of you could be going into maybe starting a new business or starting a hobby that maybe you'll be able to monetize. But it looks like doing something that you are passionate, that your soul resonates with, might help you to bring in more income, make passive income. We'll get one more card for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What do they need to know? Thank you. And we have cell phone. Polish your communication skills. Maybe this hobby or monetization requires you to communicate with others. Maybe it's some type of sales work or requiring you to be on the phone. Yeah, we'll see what that comes out. Alright, Spirit, Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Maybe you have to make a phone call, like do some interviews. if this is like a career thing, getting your name out there, starting a portfolio, working, like doing gigs maybe also, making arrangement to go wherever this new adventure, this new job or hobby is. Like you have to make arrangements to fly there, take a train there, a bus there, Uber there, something like that. Or phoning a friend, can you drive me to this location? I need to go meet up with so-and-so about this endeavor. Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, please. The oracle cards are the way to see at this time. Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Alright, so we have vulnerability. This is confirmation that you're seeking no trend into the unknown, unfamiliar territory where decisions are based more on intuition than rationality. Don't let fear hold you back or allow a misguided sense that feeling vulnerable is somehow a negative condition. That goes with wisdom of your body. Listen to your intuition. Listen to what your soul is telling you versus what others is telling you. Alright, and we have two more. Alright, so we have listen. You have to be willing to listen if you want to really understand someone. Now is not the time to be offering advice, but to be a compassionate listener. To listen fully and intently means to pay attention, not to just what's being said, but to what lies beneath the words. Okay, so maybe listening to spirit as well, quieting yourself, going within, seeing what comes through, versus listening to outer like people or friends, colleagues, family. Maybe just listening to what comes through, like with your intuition and being vulnerable, what spirit has to say. What are you feeling? What is, because when you go into meditation, sometimes words, phrases, and even images may appear into your meditation, and so that may be helpful to you, guiding you maybe into this new money endeavor. And when you do make that phone call, maybe let the other person talk. That way you can get all your answers or questions answered. And maybe at the end of the conversation, that's when you okay, I have a question on this. What can you tell me about that? But let them tell the whole story first. Let them communicate if this is a job, what the job entails, and just let them do all the speaking before you keep interjecting into their conversation or what they're trying to tell you. Lastly, we have gratitude. Life is one big continuous circle of giving and receiving energy. Be thankful for who and what's in your life instead of complaining about what you don't have. If you focus on gratitude, you'll start to attract prosperity and abundance. And that one, of course, Pisces, is just to be grateful for everything that you do have in your life. And maybe if there is some things that you don't have right now, Spirit is saying just give gratitude on the things and even the people that you have around you and in your daily life. If certain people have left your life, there is something to be appreciative about that as well. We all live our different journey here, and sometimes people come back around, sometimes they don't. But either or, just appreciate and be grateful for where you're at, what you have overcome and accomplished, and where you're going. Alright, let's see. Let's get some Divine Abundance Oracle. And I'll pull you some money as well, since this is probably going towards money, but either way, we'll pull you some money oracle as well. Spirit for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Which oracle cards do they need to see at this moment? Which oracle cards does Pisces please need to see at this moment? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Oops. I'll take the one that flipped. So you have change that fell on vulnerability. And of course, with change, aka growth, you do have to be a little bit vulnerable and open yourself up to something that may not be so comfortable, and it could put you into change. And growth is it's an unknown space. It forces you out of your comfort zone. So with change, we have, when the ego finally sees the utter madness of trying to control everything, you come to a sacred crossroads in your own evolution. So again, surrendering to being vulnerable, surrendering to the wisdom of your body, listening, maybe when you go into meditation, listen and surrender to what comes through. And with this change and growth, it is going to be a little challenging, and that's okay, because growth, just like, growing pains, it's uncomfortable, but that's kind of where you can be grateful that, okay, I may not feel totally in my own skin at this moment, but I know that's a sign that I'm growing. I know that's a sign that I'm evolving, and I need this in order to maybe have a better career, have a better life altogether, just leveling up. You can't do the same things the same way, in the same space, and in the same level that you are when you want something different. You have to evolve and go to a different level. I'm going to get 2 more cards for Pisces. All right, we have Inner Child. Allow me to give compassion and love to that little one. Let me attend to its deepest needs and feelings. So just recognizing that, yes, you are evolving, you are growing, you're leveling up, but it doesn't necessarily mean that you have to neglect your inner child. Like, if you want to just have some days where you want to play video games, or spend a day at the beach, or go on a hike, or just do things to nurture your inner child, go ahead and do that, because change in itself and going through a transformation is tough as it is. So it's always good to take some breaks, do things that your inner child loves, like going fishing, or reading a child's book, watching a kid's movie, like being lighthearted while you're going through this change and transformation. All right, 1 more card for Pisces, please. All right, thank you. Lastly, we have receiving, right on top of gratitude. All right, so receiving. Every day it becomes easier to receive the highest divine plan and to trust my inner guidance. So a lot of trusting the messages that come through, being open and vulnerable to the change, and just listening to spirit, pretty much listening to your intuition, to what you're being guided to change and evolve into. Yes, it's going to be uncomfortable, like I said, but that's just how life goes. That's how change happens, right? Oh yeah, I said I was going to do some money, and then I'll jump into the tarot just to give some final messages from spirit. All right, let's go into the money first. Here we go. Money. Okay, let's move these guys up just a tad. So this reading is giving definitely like a 10 of Swords energy with a little bit of the Fool, starting something new, but realizing that you are going through a death and rebirth. The transformation card, Scorpio's death card. So just hang in there. If there are days where you don't want to do anything, you want to avoid going out, maybe you need a mental health day from work, go ahead and do that, because you need to rest at this time. 4 of Swords. You need to rest while you're being transformed from a caterpillar to a butterfly. Alright, Spirit, for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, what oracle cards do they need to see when it comes to the money, career, and finances, please? For Pisces. Alright. Some of you could be going through a job change, maybe, or a change in career. So maybe that's why it's a little uncomfortable, and you're being asked to just like go within and listen. Listen to your intuition, to what your gut is saying. Do you want something totally different? What are you being called and drawn to do? All right, so we have independence. It's time to go out on your own and create your own business, or try something well outside your comfort zone. See, right on top of change. So you are transforming, probably within your career, if this is not your career, just in your life in general, but you are going through a transformation to where you maybe are pushed to become your own boss, an entrepreneur, and you are being pushed out of your comfort zone so you can step into a higher level, like an emperor, you know, a higher purpose, your own boss, your own business. Okay, we have the future. Plan for the future while living in the present. You are always supported by spirit. Your psychic abilities can bring you prosperity. And that reminds me of like the gratitude. Just be grateful for where you're at, what you have learned, what you have gone through. Always be grateful for those, even with the challenges. Maybe if you had like a job loss, be grateful for that, because you're being guided to a different direction that's more suitable for you, for your highest good. Yes, it's going to be uncomfortable because you may not know what that is at the moment, but just listen, be still, and you will be given the signs and whatnot. Lastly, we have roll the dice. Time to put yourself out there. You are hiding your talents, and it's time to take a risk and step into the spotlight now. So I feel like there is something that you know you're meant for, or you give something that does spark your interest in your passion, but you're not going after it. You're not putting yourself out there like the card said. Maybe you don't want to be seen, or you're afraid of something, but you should look deeper into why you feel like you're fearful. Why do you feel like you can't do it? Maybe you have imposter syndrome, you know, thinking that, even though you know you're good at it, for whatever reason, you're telling yourself you're not. So try to figure out why that happens. Why do you have that belief, that conditioning, that you aren't good enough, that you're not worthy enough? And then all could come from, obviously, past things, maybe even a past life situation. Definitely try to see if you can heal that aspect and shift that thought and mentality. Okay, we'll pull a few more money oracles for you, and then we can go into the tarot as Spirit's last message for you. Alright, Spirit, for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What money oracles do they need to see at this time when it comes to money, career, and finance? Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What do they need to see, please? Money, career, and finance. What does Pisces need to see at this time for money, career, and finance? Please, Spirit, can get 3 oracle cards. Okay, so we have 2. Another feeling card, emotion card. So we have feelings. You may be getting too emotional at the moment, that you're losing control of your career and finances. Stand up and come back stronger. Again, you are a water sign, so it's natural to be emotional about things, to feel emotionally about things that may not be going the way you want, or that's being, shifted pretty much. And the unknown can bring about a lot of fear and worry and anxiety, especially when it's around money, career, and finance. So just know that Spirit has your back. You are loved, like this card says. And that's from Spirit. I love you. So just know that you are going in the right direction. Whatever upheaval you are experiencing, job loss, whatever, maybe just a loss in the thing that used to bring joy to you, for making money. Like maybe you like doing something for a while, and then that joy and excitement left, and you're like, I don't understand this. Just keep pushing, keep going through it. and know that you will be guided and protected while you go through this transition. Next up, we have mainstream. It's time to be seen and show your talent to the world. Your business is getting more the audience at this moment. Okay, so that goes hand in hand with the, let me put this down. That goes hand in hand with the roll the dice. Obviously, you have something that the world needs to see, that the world needs to know. And it doesn't have to be on social media, but it's just saying whatever you're really good at, it needs to be known to the world. That could be anything. Making dog treats, doing tarot videos, doing videos on how to sew and craft. Like, it could be anything, but whatever your talent is, Spirit is saying, get that out there, share that with the world. That is your gift. Your gift is when you provide some type of service to others that's helpful, beneficial, even if it's like writing a book or giving advice and counseling online, or setting up something you are obviously good at. You should be getting it out there to the world. Lastly, we have skills. Investing in your skills is a great way to generate money. You can provide services using your expertise to build a stable income, which is exactly what I just said. You have something that you're really good at, that you're really skillful at, and you need to start thinking of ways on, how can I share this with the world? How can I bring it out there to the world and be of service? Because obviously this is your passion, and at the same time it helps others. So whatever this is for you, Pisces, it's time to start diving more into it, maybe sharpening whatever this is for you, like learning a skill to maybe a business skill. I don't know, but there is something that you're obviously good at, and it's time to start putting it out there. That's definitely a strong message here in this reading. And maybe that's why, if you did go through a job loss, or just like things shifted in the way you feel about your current position or career, that's why it's happening, because you have something that you're good at and you need to start focusing on that, because eventually that will help bring in money for you. Like, there's a quote out there that says, don't start a business to make money, start a business to make a difference. That pretty much sums up this whole reading. Again, don't start a business to make money, start a business to make a difference. So even if when you do start getting this out there, like say you're getting it out there on YouTube and it's not making anything, that's fine. But at least you're getting yourself out there, you're getting your service out there, whatever that is. All right, Spirit, what final messages do you have for Pisces, please? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus when it comes to this reading. What final message do you have for Pisces? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Let's just move this up. Okay. One card. I'm gonna get two more. Alright, there we go. Alright, so let's see. Bottom of the deck, Page of Cups, your energy, water sign energy. And pages are all about messages. Because being that it's a cup, it's very emotional, it's loving, all to do with emotions. Okay, so we have the Ten of Swords. What did I say? I'm pretty sure I said this whole reading gave the Ten of Swords type of energy. You also have the Knight of Swords and the Nine of Wands, which is funny because I was also going to see the Ten of Wands, but we have the Nine of Wands. So clearly this reading is heavy because you are leaving one chapter and stepping into another, even though you don't really know what this new chapter is all about and what direction it's even going in for you. And so you are a little burdened by the fears, by the worries and anxiety, but just know that this shift does have to happen in order for you to go into the next level, to evolve into the next version of yourself. And you have to leave that old version of you behind in order to step into the new you. And so things are ending and shifting, and while it may feel uncomfortable during the transformation, just trust that you are going in the right direction. I don't know why I say directions, but you are going in the right direction, and Spirit has your back. Yes, it's a little burdensome at the moment because maybe money just isn't there. You don't even know what you want to do, but just know that you will be guided. You will be given the signs. Trust your intuition. When you do meditation, trust in the messages that come to you, and just keep going. Don't stop. All right, Pisces, I hope this reading resonated. Please like, share, and comment, and I'll see you next time. Bye.